Okay, well, President Barack Obama is calling for the creation of a national insurance office tasked with monitoring the industry and also looking for gaps in state oversight. Now, one such gap it would try to close is the one that let AIG go under. AIG's financial unit was not under its state regulation umbrella. And Eric Holm wrote this story for Bloomberg. And Eric, what's the problem with the way insurance is regulated right now?
It depends who you ask, but the way it works now is that each of the 50 states is responsible for judging an insurer's fitness to sell products in their states. So if you want to sell something nationwide, you got to go through all 50 of those regulators in most cases. And depending on who you talk to, I mean, the National Association of Insurance Commissioners says that this sort of duplicates the efforts, and it sort of allows for situations where for example, the insurance units of AIG did not go under because they had the watchful eyes, I guess 100 watchful eyes from 50 regulators.
Right, and it's also, I guess, because the states, are they not talking to each other? Is that also part of it? Like what evidence they find in one state may not be related to the other? I mean, is that also part of the problem?
There are some people who said that in AIG's case that they did not talk to each other enough until it was too late. But again, this National Association of Insurance Commissioners is actually working to fix that because they're well aware of this criticism. But what they're trying to do is make it easier for approvals and things like that. That have been the complaint from the companies.
Sort of streamline the process a bit
exactly.
more. What else would the administration's plan, though, fix besides what you just talked about?
Well, they first of all want to set up this national insurance office. That would be at least step one, and they would look for these gaps that you mentioned, and they would help with international issues, because there's a lot of the international bodies don't know who to talk to in this country because there's literally no national office for insurance. But it could also set up a real federal regulator if the states don't do it. The Obama administration called the current system fragmented, inconsistent, and inefficient.
Interesting. Well, I mean, it seems that they've got at least a little bit of some facts on their side on that front. But I mean, is the insurance industry? I mean, are they for this or not?
Again, it depends on who you talk to. Allstate, Travelers, two really big insurers, they've been pushing for this for a long time. The American Insurance Association, a large trade group, is very much in favor of a national regulator. But if you get to the smaller companies who maybe only do business in one or two states, they say, listen, Florida, they got hurricanes. The Midwest, they have hailstorms. California, they have earthquakes. It's understanding those markets. It requires specific expertise, and they argue that may not be the best thing to put one person in charge of all of those things.
Right. And Eric, I mean, what's the timetable for getting this through Congress right now?
This insurance proposal was 2 pages in I think it was an 85 page document that came out of the Obama administration this week, and there's a lot of other things on the agenda. So I think what the plan is that by the end of the year they're going to try to do the big things that they talked about, regulating hedge funds and increasing consumer protection, things like that. And there might be this Office of Insurance Regulation, the bare bones of that, in the initial proposal by year end. And then after that, they might get to increasing the federal role.
Okay, Eric, thanks so much. We're out of time. Eric Holm, our insurance reporter here at Bloomberg.